Have you ever noticed that the person who criticizes you the most is often yourself? You can receive support from other people, you can hear words of encouragement, you can be reminded of your strengths and everything you have accomplished. Yet somehow, one negative thought can become louder than all of them combined. A small mistake becomes proof that you are not good enough. A simple failure becomes a reason to doubt yourself. A moment of uncertainty becomes a story about everything that could go wrong. And before you realize it, your own mind starts working against you. You begin questioning your decisions. You hesitate before taking action. You avoid opportunities because you are afraid of failing, not because you do not want success, not because you do not have dreams, but because a part of your mind is trying to protect you from experiencing pain. This is one of the strangest things about the human brain. The same mind that helps you dream, create, and achieve your goals can also become the source of your biggest doubts. It can remind you of every mistake you have made. It can replay embarrassing moments from years ago. It can create scenarios that have never happened and convince you to prepare for problems that may never come. But why does this happen? Why does your own mind sometimes feel like it is fighting against you? The answer is that your brain is not designed to make you happy all the time. Your brain is designed to keep you safe. Thousands of years ago, this ability helped humans survive. The brain learned to search for danger. It learned to notice threats. It learned to prepare for what could go wrong. But in the modern world, those same survival systems can create problems. A dangerous animal is no longer the threat. Instead, the threat becomes a difficult conversation, a job interview, a new challenge, a social situation, or the possibility of failure. Your brain reacts to these moments by creating doubt. What if you fail? What if people judge you? What if you are not good enough? These thoughts are not always there because something is wrong. Sometimes they appear because your brain is trying to protect you from uncertainty. The problem is that protection can sometimes look like limitation. Your brain tells you not to try because trying creates the possibility of failure. Your brain tells you to stay comfortable because comfort feels safe. Your brain tells you to wait because waiting feels less risky than taking action. And slowly, protection turns into a prison. You start avoiding things you actually want. You stop chasing opportunities because your mind convinces you that you are not ready. You hold yourself back before anyone else gets the chance to. This is what self-sabotage often looks like. It does not always appear as a destructive decision. Sometimes it looks like procrastination. Sometimes it looks like overthinking. Sometimes it looks like waiting for the perfect moment that never arrives. And the most dangerous part is that it feels logical. Your mind creates reasons that sound reasonable. You tell yourself you need more time. You tell yourself you need more preparation. You tell yourself you will start when things become easier. But sometimes these are not reasons. They are fears wearing the mask of logic. The first step to changing this pattern is understanding that your thoughts are not always facts. A thought is simply a message created by your brain. It is not always the truth. When your mind says you are going to fail, that does not mean failure is guaranteed. When your mind says you are not ready, that does not mean you cannot begin. You can acknowledge a thought without allowing it to control your actions. You can feel fear and still move forward. You can have doubts and still believe in yourself. Because confidence does not come from never having negative thoughts. Confidence comes from learning that negative thoughts do not have power over you. Your mind may sometimes turn against you, but that does not mean you have to turn against yourself. The goal is not to silence every negative thought. The goal is to understand where those thoughts come from. Because when you understand your mind, you gain the ability to choose your actions instead of being controlled by your fears. And that is where real change begins.